Welcome everyone to some more Genshin Impact. Kind of stumbled upon my words there a little bit. Anyways, today is just gonna be a simple day. I'm going to be playing the Windtrace event a bit more, like for like 2-ish hours. I don't know how long. And it's gonna be a fun time. Also a reminder, please don't stream cheat if you see me in the game, because that would really be sad. So, yay! And also the event is still here. There's like 5 days left. And I haven't really been messing with it too much because I've been busy with like dealing with university classes, so it's been a crazy week. But now I'm gonna take a little bit of a break to play this on stream. And also I'll probably be talking about a bunch of stuff as well. For starters, next week is gonna be a bit messy, because the plan is to also do Yunjin's hangout, and then when the banners change, pull for Zhongli. He evaded me twice, and I'm not going to fail getting him a third time. So I'm going to get him this time. And also he's one of the 2 male characters in this game that I don't have yet. So I'm still missing Child as well. I had to skip him like again because I wanted Toma more, so yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna be playing Windtrace today. So yeah. Let's get started.
Join me.
Yeah, I still haven't got a bunch of the things yet. Oh yeah, and I do know that the Sealy, people can actually hear the Sealy in your character idle lines if you're not disguised. Yeah, that's a thing I learned last time. Yeah. Oh, come on, I'm the hunter first. Fine, I'll deal with it. Okay, old wooden box, old wooden barrels, and stone lamps. I find this one pretty difficult to hide in a little bit, just because it's like, yeah. I don't know, I think the maps with like lamps and, for example, like, I feel like these are easier to hide in because they're tinier, but it really sucks if you're nighttime because people could see the light, obviously, so yeah. Okay. Also, my throat is a little bit scratchy. So, I apologize if you guys hear me just make noise because of my throat. And again, I really love this, like how they did this, because it gives Rebel some more of a advantage. Because it really sucks how, like, when they first implemented this, like, we were only in a box and we could still see people, like, moving around. So it was a bit unfair. So I like how they did this. Okay, so it's also because people keep hiding in this one part of the map. And I'm like, that's, like, the easiest place to find you guys. Because it's like, you think no one would go there, but it's, like, yeah. Let us see. Think girls like this. Okay, I'm not gonna go immediately to that spot yet. Oh, what the heck was that? The textures were loading in. I think I also... What the heck? Wait, what? What just happened? No! What? Oh, okay, I did get it. I did get that person. I was like, what the? Why is the box glitching? Okay, that was, interesting. Okay. Okay, where is the favor? I haven't played in a while. Or, like, just, like, 3 days. I'm not gonna use it yet. However... let's see if anyone's down here, because apparently everyone likes to hide. Oh, we actually got people who are, like, clever and not actually going here. Because, that's, like, the easiest place to hide, and it's so obvious. What the? I just saw that person. Wait, how do people take out the disguises? Because I apparently don't know that. Okay, I don't want to use the thing yet. I like to wait a little bit. Which could be right about now. I don't know, I like to challenge myself by not trying to figure it out so quickly. Okay. Okay, that's it. Okay, we're at the last minute. So. Where are thou? See, are you on the thing? They're up there. Are you kidding me? They're up there. No. Are you kidding me? Oh no, they're gone. I used it in the last few seconds because they're just... no, they're gone. I actually don't know where he went. Oh my god. I honestly can't find them. They were up here and I couldn't even see them. No. Okay. They were up above me, so I couldn't see where they were. So, when the thing faded, yeah. Okay. Well, that was fun. Well, first game and the rebels won while I was the hunter. That's okay. Yeah, I'll be getting the last of these. Okay. Okay, another game. Okay, so rejected. Ah, yes! I love this one. Wooden vases, and water tanks. Anyways, oh yeah, so while like filling in the silence, I did want to talk about a bunch of stuff. So one thing I did talk a lot about during my art streams. Again, I don't upload those, but I think over time I might be uploading them on YouTube uncut, unlisted. So that might happen eventually. But one thing I talk about on my art streams is the Fazbear Frights novels. And if no one knows what those are, Fazbear Frights is part of the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise, series, whatever. And, basically it's part of the FNAF series, Five Nights at Freddy's. And if no one knows, I've been, like, a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's ever since 2014. Like within the month the game came out, and what the? Okay, like within the game came out, back in 2014. What is happening with this person? What's going on? Anyways, so yeah, I got into FNAF in 2014. Like I think near the end of August. I don't know. It was definitely more than 2 weeks after the first game came out back then. I remember when I first saw it, like a lot of people I was subscribed to back then was watching it, like a lot. And I was like, anyways, and I was like, okay, I'll check this out. I didn't really check it out until like one random person, specifically when they streamed it, which I also followed their Twitch, by the way. And I was like, oh, this is an interesting horror game. And, oh, what the heck? What is happening? What? Okay, whatever. And I feel like this game will end quickly. Anyways, and basically I watched it. It was cool, and then I watched more people play it, and I actually got scared a few times from that first game, and yeah, and it actually gave me nightmares. And okay, the hunter one. That was quick. Anyways, but like FNAF, like when I got into it, like when I actually started watching stuff, it actually scared me. I could not sleep for a few nights because of it. It was pretty scary. The first game always is still scary. I have the first game. I actually bought it, but I never played it because I was too scared to play it. And yeah, basically ever since then I've like been a fan of Five Nights at Freddy's. And what else? Oh yes, the new map. Okay. But anyway, so yeah, I've been a fan of FNAF for a while. Like years, not just a while. I've been a fan since practically the beginning. And I even made fan art for it. I don't have my DeviantArt anymore. Like, I mean, I do have one now, but I replaced it. Okay, well, that's why. Okay, can I jump up here? I don't know, it's pretty hard. I just realized so it's a Toma. No, I can't. Ah! No! Oh, that's unfortunate. No! No! No, I can't be, like, covered in water. Okay, I'm not really good at hiding in this map. Because I still need to find, like, hiding places still. But anyways, so, yeah. I did make Five Nights at Freddy's fan art. Oh my god, I wanted to say I have it on Tumblr, which I do, but I don't want anyone to see it. It's very, cringe. A little bit. Well, to be fair, it was when I was, like, still, like, younger, so... Kinda had a feeling that was gonna happen. Yeah, it's like people check all the obvious spots and, yeah. Oh, if it wasn't like nighttime, maybe this would have been a good spot. Oh, I should have hid here. That would have been clever. Okay, we'll try to do that next time. I did hide here, like, during one game on my own time, and actually, like, the rebels did win. So, yeah. see me in water? Yeah, I think people can see that ailment. Anyway, so as I was saying, oh yeah, the point being, I've been a fan of FNAF for years, but of course I kind of drop out of my FNAF phase a few times here and there because simply, you know, like as time goes on, you kind of not get too like focused on it, and you kind of want to check out other things, and that's pretty much what happens. And also with Security Breach, that's how I got back into my FNAF phase, like mostly. And what else? Anyways, so yeah, the point being, so the Fazbear Fright series, it's it's a novel, it's an anthology series related to FNAF, and it started in 2019. It's practically done, not counting the 12th book, which is 3 scrap stories, that was done. And well, you people are better at hiding than me. Anyways, so I only recently started getting into like checking the Fazbear Fright novels because I never really looked into them. And I was like, you know what? Why not? Let's check these out. And I did. That poor person. They just gave up, I think. And oh, so someone actually did it. How did they do that? Oh, that's amazing. Anyway, so anyways, the point being, so yeah, Fazbear Frights is an anthology novel series related to FNAF. It's not exactly tied to the timelines. It's more like a parallel to them, like as people have pretty much like just accepted, I think. And I started getting into them. And I have read the summaries of a few of them, and I even read at least like 3 of the stories. Actually no, 4. Yeah, 4 of them. Like, I actually bought 2 of the books, so that's how I read 4 of the stories. And some people be like, wait, 4 stories? Isn't there like 6 if you bought 2 books? Well, the thing is, yes, there is. Not counting the epilogues. I just simply, like, 2 of them, one of them is pretty lengthy, so I didn't really get the chance to actually read it. And the other one, I know it ends sad because I read the summary off the wiki, and I don't think I wanted to read it because it was really sad. So yeah, basically, yeah, so the Fazbear Fright novels, I only started looking into them recently, like, around the time Security Breach dropped, like, a little bit after Christmas, I think, happened. And a lot of them were really interesting. I really want to get the 7th book, because I do want to read one of the stories. Actually, I want to read, like, 2 of the stories in there, not the 3rd one. No one will suspect a thing. Anyways, okay, maybe they will. Maybe I shouldn't have moved. I don't know. This is, like, difficult to hide. I don't know, it's like, unless people remember the map so well, Instead of just like, then maybe you could get away with it, but still. Anyway, so, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the Fast for Fright novels. Like, a lot of them are actually interesting. I'm still reading through the summaries not right now, but I'm still reading through some of them. And a lot of them are pretty good. I do understand that a lot, like, people don't really like the stories, like, mainly the later ones. I do understand that. But not all of them are that bad. Some of them are pretty good, and just some of them are just so sad, and it's like, man, I'm always the first caught now. How do you people evade? Anyways, I feel like we'll just take their butterflies. Anyway, so yeah, I've been as I've said in art streams, I've been reading through the Fazbear Fright stories. They're actually really interesting. I do agree that not all of them are the greatest, but for the most part, they're actually pretty good. They're not too bad. But yeah, I do understand where people are coming from with the later stories, as I did notice that there's like kind of repeated elements in them. But not all of them. I guess. I don't know. And yeah, so, and also, what I can't get over is how the start of my year was basically reading one of the weirdest stories in the Fazbear Frights novels. And yes, to emphasize, I actually did read it. Yeah, I read it. I don't know. Okay, basically when I read a summary and watched, like, this video, someone talk about it, I was like, I kind of wanted to read it because I was curious about what the text was. Like, and, it's interesting how I wasn't even at the weird part, and I just wanted to stop reading because of the character's personality. I mean, which is a valid reason, but still. I mean, that's kind of how I stopped reading some stories, because, like, the characters get, like, the main character gets so infuriating that I just have to stop. Or, like, a character in general. It's not really just the main character. But yeah, it got really weird. It got really weird. I'm not gonna explain it because of obvious reasons, but it is one of the weirdest stories in it. What's interesting is I actually, when I was looking through reactions, because I was curious, considering, like, obviously how I reacted can't be the only, like, thing I reacted. I couldn't be the only one reacting this way when I read it. And read the summary first, actually. And what's interesting is, like, it's scary in the sense of, like, people, like, with what the character did to themselves at the end, like, it actually scared people that they just, like, cling to their body, like, oh gosh. I can understand that. Although, what's interesting is, like, I didn't have much of a reaction like that when I read it. In fact, like, one of the other stories actually made me react that way instead. It's weird. Oh, come on. Why am I the hunter? I wouldn't have... Oh, we had two, childs. Anyways. Anyway, so, yeah. Yeah, so, it's interesting. It's interesting how that, well, like, that act part actually scared. I mean, I do understand, but I think for me, what terrified me more was one of the previous stories before it, which was, I'm not gonna say it, but it involved the mini arenas. The, you know, the little, like, dolls. in Sister Location when they were first introduced in Sister Location. Like that particular story. Okay, that's a trick. Okay, that particular story actually terrified me. And it made me like protect my neck for like protect my neck like crazy because it was so like it was terrifying. What? I didn't even see them. I thought it was the bucket. Is there anyone on the rooftop? How do you get on the rooftop if people are on the rooftop? Oh, is this how? I think so. Anyway, sorry. I'm gonna stop talking until I figure out. Are you kidding me? What the? Okay, they're gone. Okay, that was a trick. I can't see. No! I see you! You fool! I see you, fool. Fool. Somewhere over there. I forgot. Oh, what did I do? I'm apparently an idiot. I forgot about my ability thing. I had a rebel got it, but I caught them. So they can't use it. Oh gosh. Oh. I see you. I'm surprised. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. Fast Frights. Yeah, I like. Oh yeah, the weird story. I'm not gonna talk about it because considering like what a lot of people say about it. Seriously, there's a lot of different opinions about it. Like it's like mixture of good and bad, but like not like but like mostly neutral. Like it's a pretty good story, but it's also weird as heck. As how people put it. Like, it's not like bad as in bad writing. It's like as in like, oh, I'm a rebel on this map? I don't like this map. But like, it's weird to explain, but like from what I've seen, people like it's like in terms of rating, I've seen people rate it about like a 7 or 8 out of 10, if that helps. Like it's roughly like rated that like that. Like a lot of people say, oh, it's like a 7, 8 out of 10 in terms of being good. So no, we can't. Oh, okay, that darkness scared me. Terrified me a little bit. You know, just... Oh, no. No, what are you doing? I was gonna get caught. Okay. We're totally caught. But, okay. Anyway, so like the fast forward, right? Yeah, anyways, I don't want to talk too much about the weird story because I've talked about it like probably like 10, 15 times since I actually heard about it, so I won't go into it too much. But yeah, it's one of the weird stories. I cannot get over how it's like stuck in my mind. What doesn't help is that the situation the character's in that story. Okay, not really. I wouldn't say it's the same because considering this, you know, the character, and all that. But in the project I'm working on, I'm writing a backstory related to one of the character's parents. And I actually have to write something similar in text. And it's like... Yeah. What the... How... Okay. But anyway, so, yeah. So that's why I can't forget that weird story, because a number of the things written in it is, like, the same as... Okay, not exactly the same, but it's similar to what the character goes through in that story. On the side. Basically, after the weird part began, it really doesn't help. Thankfully, in my story, it's actually in a more, normal circumstance, like, normal in terms of biology. Oh. Just look at them over there. Okay, no idea what that person's doing. The hunter is the Singcho, person. But anyways, so yeah, that's... Anyways, I just explained how I can't forget that weird story now, because I'm currently writing a... Well, I mean, it's gonna happen no matter what, because it's something I have to write in my story anyway, so, yeah. And, yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah, the ending is, interesting. I will just say, when I first heard someone read the ending, I didn't realize it at the time. But when they read it and I thought about what they exactly read, I know, escape! Escape! Escape, we have 5 seconds! Where'd he go? Oh, they won. Anyways, yeah, anyways, so, like, when I've heard this person read this, like, part of the weird, from, like, this weird story in the Fazbear Fright series, it took me a few days to be like, and even looking at the text again in the book, to be like, oh, wait, whoops, I forgot to check something. I was like, oh, that's what that part meant. It's like, why? Because if you paid attention to the text, it's like, that was what was happening at one point. Like, before the knife got into the picture of the story. And I was like, oh. Just in the reaction I had, I was like, oh. Okay. What does it help is like, it's like, what part of this particular situation is just that? Like, that happening. Like, that particular feeling. It's like, okay. I won't get into details because it's weird. No, the story's weird, not the situation. Well, I mean, in the circumstances, considering it didn't happen normally, yeah, but still. I won't talk about it too much. Anyways, I did read the other stories. Other than that weird story, I did read, like, the summaries of a few others. I did read a couple others. I want to get 2 more books, though, because I do want to read more of the stories. Oh, someone shall. Oh, I don't like this map. I don't have my Sealy off. I can't take my Sealy off. Okay, I think I'll take out my Sealy next time because I do want to hide in trees or like hide undisguised, but I can't because people will hear the Sealy. Yeah, that's something because like people said that they actually caught like the rebels in this event game because they heard their characters' idle lines, or they heard the Sealy, or you know, little follower. Wait, no, that can't be how I got caught because like if I'm still hearing the Sealy, that's weird because like of obvious reasons. Can I take it off? I can't take it off. Yeah, I'm gonna take it off next round. Okay. I mean, I do have the other followers. It's only the Sealy that makes noise. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Sealy off. I think the Sealy makes noise. But also, even if the Sealy does... Actually, no, people do have the Sealy on. But it's like, I want, like, to be able to hide in trees. And I can't because people will see that Sealy floating around. So, I can't do that. That's what happened last time. I think the Sealy, like, people saw it and saw me in the tree. That's how. Yeah, this person is up here. Hello. You can't see me because I'm in observe mode, but yeah. Yeah, I think someone saw... I did hide in the same place. I don't think I was exactly visible, but I think the Sealy gave me away. Yeah, totally. Well, now that I got all my coins from the event, I'm just gonna have fun. But anyways, uh-oh. Oh no! Run! Run! What's a shell? That's got the... yeah. Oh no! Oh noes! Anyways, other than that one weird story in the Fazbear's Pride series, I did read the other ones. I read the summaries of them. And, some, like, the other ones are just as, like, okay. Like, there are, the other ones I read, like, some of them are actually pretty good. And interesting. One of them being, okay, there's this one called The Breaking Wheel, and it's in book 7. And that one was terrifying. Not in like it wasn't enough to make me like cling to my arms and just like hug myself because it was pretty creepy. But it oh wait. Okay, Sealy. Should I get this? I mean, no one can hear the little buddy. I wanna have a little follower anyway. No, I can't risk, like, it kind of, like... If I'm not using the disguise, like, people will probably see it. But anyway, so, yeah. Like, one of the stories that actually was... It was pretty good. I didn't read it yet, but it's pretty good. Is the Breaking Wheel, in book 7 of Fazbear Frights. My gosh. When I read the summary, when it described, like, some parts of the story mentioning, like what happened before you know, obviously it proceeded to the end. I was actually terrified. I was actually like, oh my goodness, no. I actually was shocked because what was happening, like, you don't see it. I mean, there's no visuals, but okay, there is a visual which was originally supposed to be like the cover of the book, but it was changed. Um but like for the text itself, like what it was describing, like you don't know how, like what happened to the character, like in description form until you see the aftermath. But like the specific text really emphasizes, like, wow, like it was so dark. I was like, oh no. I was actually disturbed. It was actually terrifying. But that was it. I guess that's what made me like the story. It was really, it just gave you crazy chills. Oh no. I wonder if people can notice. This is so obvious. Oh, what the? What? Are you serious? What? What just happened? I think that person disconnected. Oh, that sucks. Okay, that happened. I think that person disconnected. Because my internet's good. Obviously, I'm still streaming. That was weird. Oh, and I thought I found a good spot, too. Okay, we could do this again. Coaching S2? What? Anyway, so as I was saying, yeah, the breaking wheel, like, there are parts of the story where it's like, oh my gosh. Because it was, like, you don't have a clear description of, like, what happened to this character. But, like, from, like, because, okay, basically, to add context, this character is, like, they were trapped in their exoskeleton because the main character wanted revenge for this character being a huge bully. However, he then found out as time went on that that wasn't such a good idea. So, and wanted to actually like fix his mistakes by actually like trying to wanting to go back in like to free him, but he couldn't because of things. And don't be right here. But oh gosh, I can't see. Okay, this is really hard to get the angle. I might be clipping. No! Oh! Oh my gosh, you scared me! No! We're gonna get caught! Wait, the world we're in, like, the person didn't get their, electroculus. Interesting. Like, it kind of makes sense. It's pretty hard to collect them all. I didn't see them! The angle of the camera was so hard to see. It was so hard to see where they were because the camera angle was ridiculous. Whatever. It was something new. I would try. Oh, I should have gotten up there. Oh wait, why did I go to the one place? Of all times, I didn't think of going over there. Yeah, we'll do it next time. It's okay. We'll do it next time. Because I actually went there and won when I was after the hunter used the Q in the game, and I actually was able to evade getting caught.
I shall protect the lady of the clan.
What the? Okay. But anyways, as I was saying, so yeah, the Breaking Wheel story in Fazbear's Sprite, yeah, that one was like, you don't even, it's like a story where you don't need like the details of what happens to the character to make it terrifying. Like, oh yeah, that's what I was trying to finish explaining. So yeah, to add context, basically the bully in the story was locked into his exoskeleton by the main character who just like was tired of his deal. And basically got his revenge by trapping him in the exoskeleton. Said, I'm not gonna let you go until the next day. However, he did hear something that was basically the equivalent of torture, and was like, okay, maybe like after I get home, I'll go back to the school and unlock him. And he ended up going to his friend's house, and basically, basically what was proven earlier in the story, basically one of his friends had like created a little robot and had a controller that basically emits radio waves to like control the robot. However, that controller also controlled the exoskeleton. So when his friend's little brother played with the robot with the controller, what he was doing was affecting the bully in the exoskeleton. And you guys could tell where that went. And that made it so terrifying. Because I was like, oh no. So yeah, it got dark from that point onward in the story. And it ends ambiguously, but it's pretty clear that the main character probably didn't survive. Oh, I'm the hunter. Well, I've never been the hunter in this map, so I guess it's okay. But yeah, Breaking Wheel was terrifying at that point in the story. And I guess that's what, like, even though it's messed up, it's actually a pretty good horror story because, like, of how it was done. I know people don't really like Book 7, but I think the main reason people don't like it is because it really didn't have much to do with actual, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza or like Fazbear Entertainment in the story, so kind of makes sense. But it's pretty good stories. People just don't like it because it didn't really connect to any known FNAF location. So, but it was still pretty terrifying. And yeah, so yeah, that's another story I read that was the summary. I haven't read the book pages yet because I don't have book 7. It's pretty interesting. Oh yeah, and also we had the third story, which is called He Told Me Everything, and I'm not kidding, that's literally the name of the story. And that one is also pretty terrifying. And also it has the huge implication that what happened to the main character in that story actually did happen with everyone else. Are you serious? Okay. But also, someone's in the water. And that's not good, because that means, like, I had to check the water. Anyways, so yeah. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that third story in the, 7th Fazbear Frights book. It's gross. Oh wait, what am I doing? I should probably be finding one of the other people. Okay, that. Okay, fair. someone's in the water, but where are they? Okay, sorry if I stop talking. I'm trying to figure out where this person is. Let's put someone with water. I think it's a trick, and they're not actually in the water. There's one this way. Oh no! In the water. Where is this one person? It's driving me crazy. Wait, why am I faster? Oh no. How is that person hiding in the water? They have to be so good because apparently they're in the water, as you could tell, but... No. Why are you on the roof? I can't climb. How do you people get up here? Like, how? How did you get up here? How on earth? I give up. Well, I give up anyway because you guys are winning. Okay. They won. I had no idea how to get on the roof, and I was trying to find that one person. What without using a disguise? How? Like, they were in the water, but somehow I didn't see them. Because they had the Hydra little thing on their, under their name, so that meant they were in the water, so... Anyways, what else was I talking about? Oh, what's this one? So, what else Fast Birth Rights related? Because I like to talk about it just because I got into, like, checking out the stories. Oh yeah, there's two stories that I actually looked through from the 8th book. I didn't read the 3rd one, like the summary. But for the two other stories in it, the first one was messed up. I was like, why is this even a story? And also the second one was, okay, basically the second one was interesting. It's like, okay, this happens. And then, your favorite Archon has decided to spare you this round. Okay. Okay, no, that's suspicious. Let's make it suspicious. Oh, they really are not going to get anyone. I'm just gonna hide anyway. Anyways. Oh no, I see movement. Never mind. Anyway, so... what else was I talking about? Oh yeah, they're definitely moving. Anyways, so yeah, the Gumdrop Angel story was messed up. I was like, why? Why is the question? But also, what else to say? Oh yeah, and the second one, it starts up, oh yeah, that's what I was trying to say. The second story in book 8, it was like, okay, this is a thing, yeah. But then, it got, then okay, basically, as I mentioned, I do watch a person on YouTube named Dako, and he basically made videos talking about these stories. Not all of them, because I think he stopped with Friendly Face. I didn't know if that's intentional or not. But basically, okay, the chat is okay. Anyway, so basically, I don't have book 8, so, and I did read the summary on the Wikipedia. I mean, not the Wikipedia, the games wiki, the franchise wiki or something, series Wikipedia. And I did read it there, and it was pretty messed up. But I also watched the video, and and the video was basically with him talking about what the book was, what happened in it, and even in this video he mentioned how the ending took a 180-degree turn, and he wasn't kidding. It really did. It was so dark. Because the character did something to his face, and what's interesting is how it ends. Because how it ends is that it ends like, okay, these people are just like having fun over here, and I'm just talking about fast birth rights on my stream. Well, which is fine because I do like to. This is just a relaxing stream anyway. And yeah. So basically, anyways, the second story, when I watched a video of Daka talking about it, it was yeah, it took a 180-degree turn at the ending. It was so gross. But, like, what's interesting is that, like, the story, apparently according to the text he read, which was the ending, the story did not specify the exact details of what the character did, other than, like, what they listed on a piece of paper. Like thanks to Lucky Boy's advice. And it was, like, it was pretty dark. I could imagine. Oh yeah, that's the thing. The Fasper Fright stories are getting graphic novel adaptations, so I can imagine them adapting that story into the graphic novel and purposely not like showing the face, because what he did is terrifying. Seriously, it's like you don't know the exact details, but basically how it describes that in the story is that there was a lot of blood. And this character is delusional in the story. Like, actually, like, crazy. And someone's name is Almond Tofu. Anyways, so this story, like, basically because he's so reliant on Lucky Boy's advice that he doesn't listen to anyone other than Lucky Boy. And it's messed up. And I don't even know what else to say about that. It's so messed up. Yeah, so basically the end of the book is like the character is like, what have they done with this place? It's such a mess. Unaware that. Oh well. So Victoma. I love that. Anyways, but anyways, like, what's so dark about the story is how, like, at the end, it's like he's unfazed by the blood and stuff that was actually coming from. I'm stuck. Like, the blood and all that was actually coming from him, but he's so, like, unaware that he's not realizing that. It was dark. Okay, someone else is going up there. I can't go up there because obvious reasons. I don't know what to do. This is not my favorite hiding map. I like the Inazuma ones more, just because no one knows those too well. Oh, that was quick. my favorite map to hide in, just because it's way too familiar for people at this point.
Well, that's not bad.
I would totally hide here, but, like, it's nighttime. It's constantly nighttime! Like, it's constantly at night. So it's hard to hide as a lamp now because they're always switching to nighttime. Also, give me a second. My nose is like, ick.
Well, that's not bad.
Anyway, so as I was saying, so... Oh yeah, I was talking about the Fazbear Frights, the second story in Book 8. Is it Book 8? Sergio's Lucky Day is what it's called. Yeah. It ends in a such... It ends in such a... Anyways, it ends in such a 180-degree turn because Lucky Boy just started being like, oh yeah, do this, and it's like, he does it, and it's just gross. Oh no! What the? Oh, they're invisible. Oh no! This actually amuses me a little bit because of running away from Toma. Anyway, so that's what I was saying. So yeah, that one Fazbear Fright story was terrifying. The ending, obviously. I don't even know what else to say about it. So yeah, it got real dark at the end. Yeah, my gosh. And of course, as like in the video I watched, that where Daka read the ending, I do agree that like the character probably did not live very long after that. And seriously, like what, like all the blood is, it's gross. Thankfully the story didn't actually describe it. They just kind of allude to it because of the, obviously what he listed down that he had to change. What the? It was gross. Yay, I'm the hunter. Oh, come on. I want to get the Inazuma maps more often. But anyways, it was dark. It was really dark. Okay, what else? Story-wise. Oh yeah, basically, oh yeah, here's something that I've learned. In the majority of these Fazbear Fright stories, the main characters apparently don't have the brain cell to consider, oh, this bad thing is happening. Maybe I should go to a doctor. It's like, why do some of the characters... Oh, that's not good. You can kind of see the outside. That has to be a bit of an error. There's no way. I can't see anything here.
Well, that's not bad.
Anyways, like, something I noticed in the Fazbear Fright, I get it, like, these characters wouldn't think of going to a hospital for, like, some of their problems. But it's also, like, it's a bit, because it's, like... Because, like, some of the characters, like, literally one hospital visit probably would save their life. Please? What the? I literally... Oh wait, no, never mind. I was nothing. Never mind. Okay, I had to figure out... Oh wait, where am I... I'm getting stuck on all these things. Oh. Classic go to the roof. To be fair, we're at the point where everyone knows how to get up on the roof now, so... It's like... It's probably a trick. Nope, that's actually the person. I thought they put a trap there, and it's like... Yeah, that would have been better. I think they all escaped after I found that person. Okay, both of them are this way. What the? Wait, what? Oh my god! They were hiding like right there. Yeah, I'll just take this, but I'm not gonna use it. What the? No!
I'm here.
Okay. Anyways, what other Vesper Pride stories can I talk about? Oh yeah, there's also this one called Step Closer, I think. I forgot which one it was, but it's the one where this character, who kind of has, like, parallels to Michael Apton being, like, the bully with the foxy mask. Honestly, the entire fan base agrees with the idea that Michael Apton is the older brother bully in FNAF 4. Like, at this point, a lot of people just say that, but, yeah. But, like, yeah, Step Closer has the brother who was cursed, and, like, I think it is. The one who was cursed and, like, had, oh, I don't like being the rebel in this map. But, like, have, like, basically, the story is, like, basically cursed to lose an eye and an arm. I didn't read the summary completely, but I skimmed through it to see the ending, and it's really messed up. And what else? Oh yeah, the first two books. Oh yeah, those ones have really good stories. I guess I'll briefly explain my thoughts on it. So, like, obviously the first one is Into the Pit. It's a pretty good story. I do agree. Yeah, time-traveling ball pit. Weird thing going on. Thankfully, it turns out it was an actual time travel, because I was about to say. Although that was revealed later in book 7, I think. The epilogue. So, even though it was confirmed later, it still took a lot of time. Because, they didn't confirm it until months later. But yeah, time-traveling ball pit. Yeah, when I first heard that after I got back into my FNAF phase, I was like, what even is this? So yeah, it's understandable to be weirded out by the mere mention of time-traveling ball pit. Not surprised. And, yeah. The second story, it was sad. I found it really sad because I was like, "Aw." It's like the poor girl, like she's sensitive about her appearance, but doesn't realize that she was beautiful the whole time. And yeah, it ends really sad. And then you have Counting the Ways, which is quite the interesting story. And what I also learned is that a lot of people really enjoyed that one. Like, a lot of people really enjoyed Counting the Ways. Seriously, when I was looking through, like, Tumblr tag, there was a lot of posts related to it. Mainly from, like, a few of the same accounts, but for the most part, people really loved it. And it's pretty interesting interesting. Yes, the guy in the story is definitely the worst. I'm totally getting caught. Calling it. I apparently can't see. Oh no. Anyways, but like the boy in Counting the Ways, I will agree, is the worst character. I mean, basically the guy is like, oh no, I just wanted to be your friend and all that. It's like, yeah, sure, but you have to understand the difference between actions that are platonic and actions that are romantic, like implied. Apparently it didn't tell the difference, so basically the character is the worst. In my book. And, yeah. And then the second book, Fetch is an interesting story. I obviously haven't read it, but I did note that, like, taking things literally. The Fetch, took things literally. Like, basically, like, when, like, the main human character was like, oh, like, I don't know. Basically, he told his uncle something, like, related to helping him get good luck. And Fetch took that literally and attacked the uncle. Yeah. And then, what was the second story? Oh, second story's Lonely Freddy. Oh, yeah, what's interesting, I know the first 4 stories, like, 5 stories in order. Actually, no, the first 2 books. Like, I know pretty much most of them in order. But specifically the first 5, I know their order because Dako and like this other person, like they're making songs for all the Fazbear Fright stories, and they have 5 done so far. What the? What? Why am? Out! Why am I here? No, get out! Out! Leave! Leave. I was like, what? Why was this person still in my world? Okay, that was awkward. I got my hair. But anyways, like, Lonely Freddy. Okay, Lonely Freddy, it's sad at the end. I didn't really read the summary completely, but I have read the, I've heard the song that Daka and Deshta made. Oh yeah, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing one of the names of the people who worked on the songs, because I'm not too familiar with, that individual, so I apologize. But, like, basically, that's how I know a little more about the Lonely Freddy story, other than reading it out all over the place. And yeah, it was sad. Like, the guy, the main character, he was a jerk, yes, but like, he realized his ways. Like, sure, it was near the end, but basically, like, the ending made it really sad. And the song really doesn't help, like, emphasizing that sad. Oh, are you serious? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, we're so caught. But yeah, Lonely Freddy ended sad. No! Someone caught me. Haha, you okay? Oh wait, no, we both got caught. I thought they escaped and somehow got out of it, but they didn't. Well, that's what you get for hiding with me. We were both gonna get caught. I mean, it's not the first time. When I was like the hunter in one of the maps, I think it was during the stream. I don't know. But 2 people were like hiding next to each other. I didn't even notice, and I just caught them both at the same time, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I mean, it's not bad, but you have to have a really good hiding place instead of being like extremely obvious or something. I realized someone's ether. The person hiding's ether. Anyways, but yeah, the Lonely Freddy story is pretty sad. There's also Out of Stock. I haven't read the summary of that, but I did skim through it, and it was... Okay, I don't remember too... Wow, that was quick. I don't remember too much. I had to actually read the summary of that. I just know that the plush trap chaser gets hit by a train. That's mainly what I got from that story. I am not kidding. That is literally what I got from that story. Oh, we were in my world. But anyway, so yeah, the third book, again, there was that one... Okay, I don't know about the first story, I just know it ends really sad. However, for the, second story, which is called Room for One More, that terrified me. Seriously, those mini arenas... Like, when I actually first read bits and pieces about that story on TV Tropes. And it was... Oh god, no, this is so obvious.
There are still documents that need to be seen by the commissioner.
I'm so caught. But anyways, so yeah, Room for One More in Fazbear Frights, the book 3. That one... Okay. That one actually... Oh no. Come on, the one time I actually... No! No, go away, please. Oh, thank goodness. There's Zhongli. I can't wait to get Zhongli, though. I really can't wait to get him. He will not evade me for the 3rd time. Seriously, I started playing when his first banner came out, or when it had, less than 2 weeks left. I didn't get him. And then his rerun happened. I didn't get him then. I got Chi-Chi. So I'm hoping I get him this time. But anyways, so as I was saying, so Fazbear Frights, I know the first story in book 3, it did end sad, but most importantly, is the second book, the second story, Room for One More. That terrified me. I did skim through it, and basically I first read information about it on TV Tropes, and that gave me chills. It was gross. It was really gross. And especially when I've heard, Dawko talk about it. I didn't watch the entire video because I knew where it was going in the story because I read the summary. But also, when I read through, bits and pieces about the mini arenas in it, it actually scared me so much that I kept wanting to hug my neck. Keep my hands near it, because I was I wanted to protect it, because what was going on in those stories is, just that happening. It was so gross. Also, I can't see. I know. I know. The hunter's getting it. Anyways, but the Room for One More story, that one, of all the stories, I mean, some of the other stories are pretty gruesome, but that one in particular actually terrified me even more than every other story in terms of, you know, how you get that secondhand feeling from something scary? like, that makes you want to cling to parts of your body. Like, oh gosh, please don't let this happen to me. Like, that feeling got to me when I... Like, that feeling got to me when I... No! 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 No. No. Maybe if I climb the roof, you wouldn't get me. Oh no. No! 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 Oh, I think I got it. Oh wow. I didn't know that was how long the thing lasted. Yay! I actually won! Oh wow, that was so close. I think that only was able to work because it was actually dark. I mean, it was actually daytime. But anyways, so yeah, so like as I just said, that feeling like wanting to protect like parts of your body like from like a story that just gives you that feeling. Like yeah, that exactly happened with like with Room for One More. Even more than like the weird story in the flesh. Please don't ask why it's called that. There's a lot of reasons why it's called that. But basically, like, because like, oh yeah, this thing about In the Flesh, it's like, I actually read comments and people actually like clung to parts of their, to like a part of their body when they read the ending. For me, it wasn't to that level for me. But for, because Room for One More surpassed it for me, to the point that Room for One More made me want to cling to, like near my neck to protect it because of what the mini-arenas have done in that story. It gave me nightmares. What was the third book in... I mean, what was the third story in book 3? I actually don't know. I'm sorry, I actually don't really remember. But yeah, I don't know too much about the book 4 stories other than Step Closer a little bit, and I will have to look into it. Oh boy. Okay, I don't like this map. No! Are you kidding me? Please go up. I don't like this map too much. And anyways, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, and also in terms of the 5th book, there's Bunny Call, which I actually enjoyed. It's actually quite an interesting story. And also I love, like, the character's daughter, because, like, how it's described, it was like, oh, she's so cute. I mean, yeah, 3 years old, yeah. The character in the one of the not main characters in Bunny Call. Oh yeah, Bunny Call was so interesting, because, whoa. Okay, that person glitched. But anyways, Bunny Call is an interesting story. I like how it's like, oh, okay. It's a callback to the games where you have to survive till 6 a.m. But also the ending, it's like... The ending of it is the most interesting part because... Like, the ending, basically it's like, okay guys, to all the who signed up for Bunny Call, it turns out the person overslept, so he couldn't go to your house and stuff. And, like, because, like, the Bunny Call in the story is basically a prank. And of course that meant that, the Bunny Call, he was, the main character, was protecting his family from was actually a supernatural force or something. Like, someone different. And it was pretty scary. And basically, okay, it doesn't really progress past that point, but it really emphasizes how it's like, that like, it's like, oh, wow, kind of reaction, you know? And, yeah. Yeah, Bunny Call's interesting. And then, of course, in book 5, you have that very disturbingly weird story called In the Flesh. I like how they just get it. Wait, did the... no, the hunter didn't give up. I thought the hunter gave up. They just stood still. Anyway, so... yeah, and yeah, in book 5, you have that disturbingly weird story, which will forever be glued in my brain for probably the next few months. Until, like, they may... actually, I'll probably forget about it like I usually do. But then the graphic novel will happen, and we will actually have to see what happens visually in illustration form. Yeah, that's gonna happen. And also, considering that all the Fazbear Fright stories will have a fan-made song associated with it, guess what? We're probably gonna get a song about that story. The siblings are now connected. Okay. Oh yeah, if no one knows, I watch Minecraft SMP stuff. Not exactly. Like, it's more like I watch like Empire's SMP and Hermitcraft. And at the moment, something called 100 Hours in Hardcore Minecraft Challenge. So. Like, nothing too, like, special. Anyways, so yeah, book 5, the disturbingly weird story, which is called In the Flesh. Yeah, there's some reason why it's called that. And also, I don't know where to begin with it. It's weird of a story. Basically, I'm not going to say what it is, but basically it's like, it's not really horror in the traditional sense. It's disturbingly horror in its own way. But to me, it's more disturbingly weird, and the real horror is how they describe the food. Because, like, when I was, like, I'm not gonna say exactly, but basically one part of it described rare cooked meat. And that actually grossed me out more than, the ending.
Should I close early? It's not like
Because, like, that part of the story was, like... okay, it wasn't at a really weird... it wasn't at a disturbing part, like, oh, it starts to make you want to cling to your body or something. But, like, it's something so small because it's like, okay, it's just food. What's the big deal? Well, the thing is, like, the food, it's rare cooked. So, if you don't know what rare cooked meat is, obviously it's not, like, completely cooked. Like, well done. So it still has, like, traces of blood, in the meat. And I know this is a thing that restaurants can actually serve meat like this, as long as it's prepared right. I know it's a real thing. But for me, I don't like that kind of meat. It really proves that I love my food more, like, well done, cooked, and all that. So yeah. That part, like, that was one of the like, the description of food actually disturbed me more.
it's not like I'll get any customers.
Because, oh, great. Because, like, rare cooked meat is, like, it grosses me out. Oh, no! moment they were getting close, I should have went invisible. I think that could have worked if I just like backed away a little bit.
Customers.
Okay. Anyways, but yeah, like what disturbed me more in the story was saying to mention a rare cooked meat because again, like it described it like being in like still like in blood. And what's interesting is like one of the not important characters in the story was like I feel it, not more like I feel like the character was like I think I heard it moo. it's like I completely agree as that part of the story actually like made me like sick a little bit. But anyways, the point, anyways, the story is, yeah, it, like, the second half of the story is where it gets really weird. And, you guys would not believe how many threads I found with people describing it in detail. Like, everything about it. Because a lot of people keep saying, oh, it's like this, like, sci-fi, movie thing. However, it's actually different as, like, the symptoms are more in line with real life. Like, the real life thing, like, condition. The difference being that, the difference is that in the story, what's going on is not meant to be normal because of how it happened, which was, like, an electric shock. And I feel like a lot of people... Okay, I'll probably say it in recording here because because when I talked about it initially in a recorded stream, I did not ever clarify it. So to say this, okay, this person's not accepting for some reason. But anyways, basically, I actually read it after the last time I recorded anything. So I'll say it now that in the story, I'm the hunter. Okay, archery targets, wine barrels, wood boxes. But anyway, so in the story... Basically, how the weird part in the story happened is because the character, when in the VR game again, was like reaching out to close the eyelids of the AI that was basically damaged in the game, but instead received an electric shock, a jolt through their body, and then, yeah. And how that caused to, and how that happened to be the weird part, like why it triggered it. So basically after I read the story, I realized how it happened, and I explained it like this.
I never thought the war would end.
Okay, so let's say you have a computer and a phone, and you have the ability to plug your phone into the computer. So obviously you plug your phone into the computer and you're basically data transferring. And so data transfer, right? And so yeah, when you have a phone connected to the computer, you're like in a particular situation. Are you serious? That was so obvious. But anyway, so like you have like like, okay, so you plug your phone into a computer and you're like data transfer, right? So, and of course the data also executes. And basically, when you have your phone connected to a computer, you're basically, you know, obviously it's electricity powering through the device. And that's here where this comes into play. Like, this is how it explains why the weird part happened. Imagine that situation, you know, computer plugged into, okay, both here. Like, computer plugged into, a phone plugged into computer and you're transferring data. Yes. And
These materials
okay, sorry, I'm trying to concentrate.
I never can. Or, man.
What the? Where is it? Okay, sorry. I'm probably gonna like derail from talking about this for a tiny bit, so I apologize. Why are they both here? Found you. What? I see you.
We're way behind schedule.
Gotcha. Anyways, so as I was saying, so basically, to quickly summarize what I said, because I kept like derailing a bit. So you have a phone and a computer. You plug it in with a cord, a cable, and obviously that powers electricity through both of them. And you're transferring data. Let's say that's why you plugged your phone to your computer in this situation. You're transferring data, and that's also executing. And also, you could do the reverse. Basically, how I say that weird part in the story in the flesh happened is like that electric shock. It's like basically parallel to that. However, in this situation, what would happen if an AI data transfers into a human and that data is executed? That's how the weird part can happen. And that's how I figured it out. Like, I was like, how on earth does this make sense? And I was like, oh, I get it. It's like data transfer. So yeah, that's how I plugged in 2 and 2 together. So yeah, that's how the weird part pretty much happened in that story. It's because it's like the equivalent of data transfer, but it's from like a digital existence to a human. I still can't believe that's even a part of a story. Oh yeah, that's the thing. I'm not going to say exactly outright of what it is, but as people have mentioned, okay, not counting the, obviously the, you know, the fact that it's is caused by like a digital AI. Not counting that, but like the certain situation that happens, I am aware that it can happen in real life. Not the digital AI thing, but just the condition itself. Like, it can happen in a situation that's not exactly possible, like, per se. Like, the thing is, it's possible, like, for certain, like, individuals, but it's, like, it's a rare, like, it's really rare to happen. Because it depends on how the chromosomes are. Basically, from what I know, like, it's, I can't explain it because I don't want to go into detail about it, but I know it's possible for, like, depending on how, like, the chromosomes, like, in your DNA end up, because, like, it's very specific. Like, I'm not really specific, but what did I just hear? Oh, so, oh, I'm so caught. My camera's stuck. I can't see. Help. I kind of want to be caught because my camera messed up. I was like, I can't see. However, it is only... You know what? I should probably put my Sealy back. Because everyone keeps having their Sealy. So... I miss my Sealy. What the? Why can't I climb this? Is this a person? No? What? Oh, whatever. Anyways, Anyway, so yeah, as I was saying, so like the weird... I think they saw that person. Uh-oh. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, no, they found the Sayu. Run! Oh no, they got caught. Oh, wow, that's amazing. That actually worked for a bit. But anyways, I think this person's trying to get the thing. They're trying their best. God, I really want to get Zhongli. It has nothing to do with meta. I just want to, because I want to collect all the guys in the game. And I'm missing 2 of them. And Zhongli's one of them. Oh, that person's right there. Oh. Anyways, as I was saying, so... Oh yeah, so basically, in the story bit, I did read a comment, like, a passing comment where, like, someone said that, like, this can... Okay, not the obviously the AI situation included. Like, the specific condition the character goes through is actually something that, people who can't... Like, okay, how do I say? Like, it's not like a condition like, oh, and, like, it's like illness or anything. No, what I'm trying to say is like something, I can't say it, but it's like something, it's very specific, and it's like, it can only, like, I don't know how to say it because the story is so weird. But the point being is that people said it can happen to, like, males. People born male. Biologically, by the way. The thing is, like, the reason it just obviously doesn't really happen regularly is because, like, it's a very specific, like, chromosomal, like, change. I'm still researching it because it's really hard to find it. I know what it is. I mean, I know specifics, but like, I think it's a very specific word. I'm just trying to avoid, like, finding one that is, like, probably not actually helpful Wikipedia page or something. I don't know. There's a Wikipedia page, but I'm also scared to read it. Because I'm like, oh gosh, what's it gonna tell me? I don't know how to put it.
Please show some proof of identification.
Before anyone asks, no, it's not like... how do I explain it? It's really hard to explain because, like, I'm not one to talk about this, like, on my streams ever, just because I don't like to talk about it. Especially since it could be, like, it's just not easy to talk about. Like, it's nothing bad, it's just, it's a natural process of, like, the human, like, of just, like, for humans and any living creature. I just can't say it because I don't know how to put it. Well, it's because I would pretty much be saying the spoiler of the weird story and the fast birth rights. It's mainly because I don't want to say what the story, like, pretty much did.
Should I close early? It's not like
Okay, I really suck. Never mind, I found someone. I'm really bad at this. I don't know how to say it. I'm trying my best to explain it, but it's like,
should I close early?
I can't explain it.
It's not like we're getting customers.
Again, it's nothing like bad. I don't know how to put it into words. Basically, I'm trying to say is like like every human can like possibly like be able to have it, like be able to experience it. It's just that like obviously like depending on like the biology, like it's not possible. I think that's how I could put it. Okay. Cute. Ha! How is he? I'm right here.
Sorry. I need to think about it.
No, get back here. Anyways, I guess what I'm trying to say is like, okay, what I'm trying to say, I swear it's not bad. I'm trying to explain like how someone in the story said like, not in the story, but someone who said about the story that like, this is possible to happen, but it depends on how like your body is developed, like biologically, like in a natural occurrence. Like it depends. Because because obviously, you know, the chromosomes and stuff, like, it determines, like, what, you know, how your body ends up, like, when you're born. Like, especially the 23rd pair of chromosomes. And that's what the comment was, like, alluding to. And I know it's a real thing that, like, things obviously could change, and, like, you could have, like, that someone could naturally be born intersex. Like, that is actually a thing. It's just not common because because biology, like, it has a lot of genetic related things. I don't know too much of the topic because I'm not a science person. Like, I am a fan of genetics, though. But I don't really look into, like, chromosome, like, related stuff too much. Especially since I did have trouble with biology classes when I grew up. As I grew up, like seriously, there's a reason why I'm no longer a science major because it was so hard. I can't deal with it. But yeah, like something that could actually occur normally. Like, and it is possible. It's interesting. Yeah, basically that one comment that someone made is like, basically saying that like the situated story can actually happen normally in real life, but it's very, very rare considering. And also this made me think it's like, if you think about it, obviously like the human body, it's like everyone pretty much has this, it's the same. Like, just like the reason obviously like it doesn't particularly happen like for males is people born male is because it's essentially like the biology is different and those senses are just simply like turned off because like obvious biological reasons. I explained it better, like, to my friend. I explained it so much better to my friend. Why am I talking about this? I hope it makes sense, because this is really science-related. It just related to this comment I saw when someone was talking about the story. Like, it's like, what if you think about it? It's like the body can definitely act the same way for all humans. It's just that, like, it doesn't happen to people born male, by the way, because, unless there's, like, some change in the genetic, like, in the genetics, that, like, that they just don't really experience it, like, yeah. It's weird to explain this, but I'm just trying to say, like, how the story, like, someone pointed out that, like, it can happen, but it depends on the biology of the person's. Ah! No! 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 No. 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 How can you still see me? I'm stuck. No. 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 Oh, wow. No. Can you see me? Oh, no. They can still see me. I can't go invisible again. No. They can see me. Oh, no. No. Oh my goodness. All of a sudden. How? Oh no! They're stupid. I gotta run away. I gotta run. Oh, so close. Anyways, enough about talking about genetics and stuff, biology. Basically, I'm still researching this stuff because it fascinates me just to know like that how like some things can actually occur naturally. It's just very, very rare because it's rare to happen. I'm still learning a lot of things. Oh, come on, really? Someone rejected. Anyways. I'm the hunter in this one, are you serious? Well, I was to be fair, it's probably been a while. Anyway, so... Oh, I already selected, I'm ready. Okay, I thought I didn't. Genshin players in misery. Okay, that's weird. Ew, what is this image? I'm just browsing through my phone because I'm trying to figure out what else to talk about. What is with people getting into these stupid things? I hate it so much. Oh, whoops. I'm sorry. Sorry. Like, oh yeah, unrelated to fast bird fights and talking about anything related to it. So, like, one thing is that, like, there's this thing going on and Twitter decides, like, oh yeah, this is totally a good idea. A lot of you asked for it. No, we didn't. We did not ask for it. What are you talking about, Twitter? What the? No, I pressed double click by accident. Oh wait, that's... Anyways, let me go find this thing. People. Okay, people are actually good at hiding this time. Wait. Oh, I hate this. Why do you have to climb? Why do I have to climb a tree for this? I heard you. Get back here. I'm right here. Your weapon kind of has the buff now. Get back here. No, damn it! Ah! Stupid. Hey, get back here. Get. What? Get Jesus. I still don't know how. What? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, I actually don't like this map too much. Okay, no one's in the water based on their little things. Anyways, yeah, saw you. Let me at least capture one of you people. Okay, one this way, one that way. Oh, are you kidding me? You're up here. I see you. I see you. No! Get back here. No, where'd you go? How do you... you were too good at this. Wow, people are actually good at this map and I am not. I give up. I give up. Yeah, I just give up. Oh my gosh, you people are good. Okay, how long have I been streaming? Almost 2 hours. Hey, this looks good. Okay. Anyways, oh yeah, should I keep talking about that disturbingly weird story? And no, it has nothing to do with like what I just literally talked about biology-wise. It's something different because it's like AI thing and, you know, data transfer dimension. What I kick it over is how when I read the summary of the wiki first before I watched Daka's video and before I actually read it myself. I remember I clicked on it because one of the upcoming scrap stories mentioned, oh, it's this story in the 12th book that has the 3 scrap stories. Like, this book is like the second time this, like, FNAF is a video game in universe kind of thing. And the first time they did that was actually in the flesh, where the VR game in the story is basically literally in universe Five Nights at Freddy's related. And I read that. I kind of skimmed through it. And when I read through it, it got really weird. Yeah, it got weird. Because how I explained how the weird part happened, it was through electric shock. And apparently, yeah, that led to yeah. It led to something interesting. I'm not gonna detail it, as I don't want to say what happens on stream, especially considering. I'll just say that what happens as a character, minus the AI situation, as people said, it can technically happen in real life, just not common because of genetic, biological reasons, and I feel tired. But oh my gosh. Yeah. I can't get over that people explained it, in detail. And, yeah. But anyway, so, yeah, the story, it's weird. Obviously, it's okay to not like the protagonist in it, because I don't even like the protagonist in that story, the Fazbear Fright story. And, like, it's okay to not like the character. I would say it's weird. I don't dislike the story just because it's morbidly fascinating. Yeah, and the ending is interesting. And what's interesting, I like how it was like, wait, is it technically this because of particular reasons? Like, did this technically happen? The long story short of it, it did. Because if you paid attention to text with the mention of pain, yes. Yes, it did. And it just like, after using the sharp object, the knife is, yeah. I don't want to say it, because of obvious reasons, so I wouldn't say it. But yeah, that's something that happened. It got dark, obviously. It's in a horror series, so of course it's gonna get dark in some way. Oh gosh. How did this person not find me? I'm surprised. Oh, the rebel got it! Ah! No! Well, hey, at least the hunter doesn't have the favor anymore. Oh yeah, that's also something. Okay, so basically, in the second story in the 5th Fazbear Frights book, I do know that people are saying, oh, it's kind of probably similar to this movie. However, it actually isn't. And I can understand why people say that because the Fazbear Fright story, this particular one, like, people are like, oh, it makes you think of these particular sci-fi movies. And I do understand where they're coming from. However, the thing is, if you paid attention to the thing... Actually, no, before that. I can understand why people say that because the story doesn't specify how much time passes. Like, if you read it, it looks like only, like, a month or 2 have gone by. However, based on, like, how video game development works, based on video game development, as far as I know, how do I put this? Like, based on how video game development works, and personally I don't know too much, but I know that, like, it takes months, even if like a company, like people in the company present the idea among each other in a meeting and stuff. Like, I feel like it would still take a while, like, before they actually, you know, send it off for people to play and get reviews and all that. I don't know too much. I discovered for someone who might make a visual novel one day, so it's saying something. It's also a learning experience in some way. But, basically, based on that, and obviously the real life, condition, it is possible to still happen. No. No, like, basically, considering how much time it takes, like, what's going on in the story is basically equivalent to the real life, regular condition that the character goes through. Which means time is actually passing more than we think. Like, and I can understand why people would mistake it because, like, it really does look like time isn't passing that much. But it really is. Keto in the house. Okay. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so basically it's like, well, it does feel like maybe like a month or 2 gone by, but it's actually technically been almost, like, within a year span, like, that entire story takes place. They just don't specify it because I guess it's up to your imagination a little bit. But, like, considering that they go full on with, like, the specifics of the condition, it's like, it definitely has to be, like, it definitely has to be, like, the, yeah, like, within the year time, not just, like, 2 months or something. I don't want to think about it, just because of what the story is. But yeah, that's something I should point out about that story. Yeah. Is there anything else to talk about the story? I really don't want to keep talking about it because of obvious reasons. So I'll just not. I'll just not talk about it. Anyway, so yeah, that's something about a story. Yeah, I won't think about it anymore because it's starting to haunt me in more ways than one. So, you know. There goes them. Oh no. What the? Wait, what? What happened? Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Anyways, okay. Look, I don't want to keep talking about that one story anymore. Let's see another Vesper part story. Oh yeah, book 11, I think. Book 11 has a third. I think it's book 11. Yeah, it is. No, we're gonna get Mika too. No. What the? Where'd you go? Where'd it go? Hello? Where'd you go? Are you kidding? I'm right here! What are you doing? We're both gonna get caught. Oh my gosh. Xiao's like sprint sound just scared me more than anything. This is the best. No! No! No. You don't see me anymore. You don't. Why? Why? I was in the perfect hiding spot. No! Why is there a shrine here? I'm stuck. Why is there a shrine? I got stuck. Oh, I almost got it. I almost did it too. Oh, we still win. Okay, I'll play like 2 more games maybe, and then I'll be done. Especially since I have things to do, obviously, so. Oh yeah, anyway, so Fastbird Frights Book 11. I think that'll probably be the last thing I talk about a little bit. So, okay, I didn't really skim through, like, the later stories too much because they're not too interesting to me. I will say Book 10 has something called Sea Bonnie, and I'm like, why? And honestly, that's the protagonist of that story is one of the very few protagonists, probably the only one, who had the decency to be like, oh yeah, I should probably go to the hospital to check up on what this weird thing is going on in my body. AKA his organs changing into sea bonnies. Yeah, the one character to be like, oh yeah, there's probably something wrong with me, time to actually get checked up. Because, oh yeah, that is something. Oh, that's something also something about Book 5, second story, In the Flesh. It's how, like, the character's like, like, it's like, I'm not gonna visit the doctor or anything. It's like, but after reading the story, I'm like, you know, if you visited the doctor, literally, the rest of the story wouldn't have happened. Or it could have, like, just differently. It's like, they would be like, oh, we detected something unusual. However, we probably can't help you, like, completely because we're a little concerned that it may cause problems. And then the character's like, no. And they just, like, deal with it themselves. That's what I imagine with, like, that one story. It's like, what if this happened instead? But it would probably end the same way. Why is this person not... Oh no! Oh no, the person didn't get in. Oh, there they go. Oh, I was about to say. I think they got in. Hopefully they did. But anyways, oh yeah, basically that book 10 story 2. What I do know in that one is that, like, basically the main character is probably the only main character in the entire story to be like, oh no, the supernatural thing is going on. I probably should actually check in with a doctor about it. They're literally probably the only protagonist who actually has that, like, has okay, they're just, like, not really connected. Anyways, let's go find the other people. It should be a quick game anyway, just because. Oh. Okay, I see you. Get over here. No. This will probably be a quick game just because that one person didn't connect in time. Yeah, this is a quick game. Yeah. Undistinguished performance. Okay, this was too quick because the third person wasn't able to connect at all. Anyway, so book 11 of Vesper Frights. Let me skip straight to that one because I don't want to talk about the sea Bonnie thing. It's too weird. But, book 11 overall has, like, there's no true antagonist in the story. In the stories. And Story 3 in book 11 was easily one of the saddest. And here's why. So basically, it's basically a game of hide and seek. And, like, a hide and seek maze. And basically, these two friends, like, they decide to play it. The friend hides, and the main character is the seeker. And it's sad. It's really sad. Why is the fourth person not... Anyways, why is the fourth person not connecting? It's weird. My internet's fine. Unless it's their end. Hello? Okay, this really sucks. Why is the fourth person not entering my world? Like, this is the second time my world's been used, and it's like... no one's connected. Okay, we'll probably do another game just because it's a bit unfair how, like, I can't get a game with a fourth person now. But anyways, yeah, I'll probably do one more game. It's kind of unfair how, like, this fourth person is not entering my world for some reason. So, I had to, yeah. Anyway, so basically, story 3 in book 11, it's a very, It's dark in its own way. Basically, like, these two friends, the main character was the one who was going to seek, and their friend was hiding, like, in this hide-and-seek maze. And, basically, the maze, it's messed up, because, as someone on TV Tropes wrote, basically the maze is designed like this. it's a hide and seek experience, but here's the thing. When the person hides, the only way they can get out of their hiding spot is if the seeker finds them or the give up button is pressed. And as the story explained, like according to what they described from the story, so many things were left in that maze, like, which really shows that they never once cleaned it. Like it's basically how they describe the maze. It's like a literal death trap, and it's so messed up. The story, that part of the story is messed up, and that, yeah. But anyways, like, that part of the story was messed up. And I'm like, why? But anyways, so like the story here, basically they're playing hide and seek, but then the main character saw a suspicious person, thinks that they're up to something. And, as you expect, no. Why is it not working? Oh, that probably saw me. I don't know. Wait, what? Where'd it go? Over there. But anyways, the book 11, story 3, it's so dark. Basically, the girl ran away, not realizing didn't press the give up button and all that. Basically, here's the thing. Basically, 10 years passed in the story, which is a surprise. And basically, what happened to her friend ends up being a tragic accident because the thing is, the game does not, like, the game never ended. And, which is basically basically a series of events happen, and it basically ends with the main character going back to that location, finding the old hide-and-seek maze. For some reason, not even dismantled. And she finds her friend's deceased self in that maze. And it's pretty dark how it ends. Basically, it's like, the game is like, player 1 found player 2. Now, I'm guessing it's like switching places or something. And she gets locked in. And that's how the story ends. You don't know what happens. What's messed up is that oh yeah, I'm doing one more game because that one was a bit unfair with how, like, there was 4 people. Okay, one of the usernames is bad. I should have rejected. Oh gosh. Can I leave? Oh god, someone has a questionable username. Why? Why is this your username? No! I want to leave. Okay. Yep. Probably had the cover done in the VOD edit. Anyways, ignoring that. So book 11 of Fazbear's Sprite. Third story. Yeah, it ends with... Yeah, I know! I need to edit my VOD after this recording just to cover it. We're gonna ignore it. Because I can't really edit my OBS to hide it. Oh wait, what am I doing? I'm gonna hide my one hiding spot. Hide, yes. Okay. I'm concerned. Yeah. Anyways, book 11 of story 3 of Fazbear's Sprite. Yeah, it ends dark. And it's the last story and the last story, like, in terms of mainline novels in the series. That ends ambiguously. And, Yeah. Okay. And I think it's supposed to be of me talk about Fast for Fright novels. Where is this person? Okay. Anyways, yeah. I think that's supposed to be it I want to talk about. I'm surprised no one finds me from this location. Yeah. I really gotta get more to Fast for Fright stories. I only had 2 books. I do want to get book 7 because the stories, while they're, like, one's sad, and the other two are pretty dark, but they're actually really interesting stories. Especially the second one, which I'm not gonna explain again, but yeah. And I am still haunted by the 5th book. Yeah. I'm just hiding. Okay, whatever we do, I should probably really not talk about the second story in the 5th book anymore because I have talked about it on every single one of my streams. And I'm like, yeah, let's not talk about this. I don't know, I guess it's just intriguing because so many more people are still discovering that it exists. And I could tell because I go into FNAF tag every single day and sometimes I actually see a post of someone being like, guys, why does this story have this in it? And it's amazing. Yeah. I'm not gonna explain it. But basically, I see people talk about it so much. All over the place. God. One thing I will never forget is when I went on the wiki and read the second story. And... Ah! Oh, right! Oh no! Sorry, I just noticed something on my Twitch and I was like, wait, what? I think my Twitch glitched. Or they just saw the text from this random person and I was like, why? No! Hide. No! No! Did they see me? Probably did. Okay, my Twitch glitched. I just literally saw my follower went to 0 and I'm like, what? When did that happen? Yeah, Twitch is glitched on me. Okay, please get me out of this game. I don't want to see this username anymore in the game. I'll probably play one more game. Hopefully we don't have that individual name anymore. Please. Why do you people name your characters? Or, like, why? Okay, please, 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 continue. No, continue now. Skip it. Skip it. Skip it. Skip it. Skip it. We don't need to see this word. No, 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 no. Show away. I can't hide it because I had to go into OBS to edit it, and that'll take a while. Hopefully we don't get someone to join our world with that username again. Please. I'll play one more game. I don't want... No. Okay, please, everyone accept. Seems like everyone has normal names this time. I don't really think too much of what people's usernames are, but after that, I'm like, okay, maybe I should pay attention. So that doesn't happen again. I'll never understand why people have such questionable names. Yeah. Thankfully, for most of the games other than that one, everyone had normal names. Anyways, what else? I'm trying to think of something. Wait, why is this person not accepting yet? Okay, it'll probably automatically accept when time is 0. Anyways, what else am I talking about? Oh yeah, passive rights. I have completely forgotten what I was talking about. I was talking about like the 5th book, and then, oh yeah, one thing I can't forget about the 5th book, why I can't bring myself to forget it yet, is because in the project I'm working on, I am writing a story that kind of relates to a particular condition, and that happens in book 5 of Fast vs. Fright, in one of the stories. Which means... Well, obviously, that's why it's stuck in my head. Okay. Okay, this map is pretty hard for me to hide in. And the camera angle's miss. Okay, that person apparently ended the game. Okay. This is the second time it's happened. Anyways, let's do it again. Please let me be the rebel. Okay, please get in the game. I'll do one more. And then I'll end it off, because I really should probably be doing some other things. I mean, I don't really have any assignments at the moment, but I still have to get things done. To prepare, since I have to get something done before the month ends. Okay, this one person's taking their time. I don't know what this... Oh, okay, there we go. I was about to say, because when I was like the first player in these like games, for some reason the 4th player doesn't load in. I don't know why that happens. What are you doing? Okay. I seriously want to collect more Fast vs. Fright books. Oh yeah, the thing about those books, I'm not going to collect all the stories. There is 11, technically 12, like soon, but 12 is like a weird situation. But the thing is, I'm not going to collect all the books because, for starters, book 3 has a really disturbing story in terms of like, it made me protect my neck. Because I was like, no. It gave me nightmares. Thankfully, the weird story prevented me from having nightmares. Surprisingly. So, the disturbingly weird story. But the second story in book 3 definitely, like, it bothers me so much. It's so terrifying. Makes me protect my neck. And, what else? Okay, and one more. Let's see. This way. Okay, I don't understand what that person's saying. Okay. Let's see if anyone's down here. It's like too obvious of a place to find anyone. Because, like, that's how I found people, like, when I first played this map. It's because they're all hiding in that one spot. Hello, person in chat. Someone's here. Oh, I see you. Get back here. There you go. yeah, no speaking of which, like, yeah, for Phasma Fright novels, I'm not gonna collect them all. I'm gonna collect a few of them. I think the next ones I want to collect is 2 and 7. I don't. Part of me does not want to get book 3 because of that one story in it terrifies me and makes me like it's unsettling. Yeah, you know what? Let's see if I could play one more game. I said this like 5 times, but I legitimately just want to play more. Okay, hope these people accept. Thankfully, you all have normal names, because now I have to pay attention, so when I edit this VOD later, I can censor if it's a very bad name. One that I can actually understand, because if it's, like, in a different language, I obviously won't be able to understand it. Anyways, yeah, for, like, the Phasma Fright novels, I'm trying to enter my world. I'm not the first player in the world. Anyways, so at this point in the okay, there we go. That they're entering, I think. Anyway, so like yeah, for book 3 of Phasma Frights, like because of the second story, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna get that book. It's so disturbing. But I plan to get 2 and 7. I know people don't like the 7th book, but mainly because it's not like related to any FNAF location, like any of them. But it's still pretty interesting of a story. Stories in it, so I still want to check it out. And, what else? Was there another book? I still have to look at book 6 because I don't know too much about the stories in that one, which is actually kind of sad. Because I should really, no! I should really, because I actually don't know too much about the book 7, I'm not book 7, book 6 stories. Like, I heard some things, but I don't know too much on the details. As well as book 4, so I have to look into those to see if I want to get them as well. For starters, I'm not gonna get book 8. That one terrifies me. Book 9 is like, eh. As well as 10. I mean, 10's pretty decent, but it's not the greatest. And book 11, I just don't want to bother. So I think in terms of stories, I mainly want to get 1, 2, 5, and 7. I already have 1 and 5. So 2 and 7 is the other ones I'll get. Although part of me wants to get the first 7 books. But I'm not really sure. Also, I can imagine a scenario where my brother's kids, my niece and nephew, like, when they're older, I could just imagine just, like, probably like, hey, do you want to check these out? But I'm also, like, at the same time, like, I probably... What? Okay, but anyways, what just happened? Okay, but, oh, what the? Oh, I think the day changed. Oh, it did, yeah, the lanterns aren't lit anymore. But anyway, so... My gosh. Oh, that's the thing, these Phasma Fright novels, the rating is ages 12 and up, by the way. So, for the stories, for, like, the things that happen in book... for the things that happen in book 5, you just, like, wonder, like, are you sure this is for kids? It's, like, kind of reaction. Understandable. No. Why are we all on the same side? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Please go around the other side. Oh my gosh. Okay. But anyways, I think what I was trying to briefly mention is like, I can imagine a day in the future where when my brother's children are older, like, or you know, if I have my own kids, I just imagine it being like, obviously they will be aware of my stuff, like all the manga, all the books I collect and stuff. Oh boy. Some days I remind myself that like the younger relatives of my family will like see like one of these books and be like, what is this about? Seriously, like like what, like not related to Fazbear Frights, but I do have like the first volume of Seaside Stranger, and there's more volumes coming out like in English. Okay, that's enough for the game for now. I mean, for today. But let me go finish this thought. So like I can just imagine. Okay, this is just random, but I can just imagine a scenario where, like, when my younger relatives are older, and if I ever have kids, like, they'll probably look through my stuff and be like, what is going on in this book? And I'm like, oh dear. Like, how would I explain it to a young kid? Or, like, let's just say in this situation they're, like, 10, and it's like, I will not be able to explain it. I feel like Fazbear Frights will be the most difficult thing to ever explain to, like at all. Just consider, like, book 5. Like, one of the stories in book 5, it's like, how would you be able to explain it? Because the thing I've seen from people's reactions is that I've read a few where people are like, how do I put this? I've read a few, like, reactions where someone was like, oh, my friend and I explained this story to, like, someone who doesn't know FNAF, and we couldn't finish explaining because the both of us were like, please don't let us explain the ending. And I'm like, fair. Like, even I wouldn't explain the ending. I really don't want to explain the ending. If anyone wants to know what the second story in Fazbear Frights book 5 is, which is called In the Flesh, if any of you want to know, I recommend looking at the wiki. I am not going to explain it on stream, like, in detail. I did explain a lot about unrelated things. But the point being, if any of you want to know, read it. I'm not going to explain it. It's better if you read it just to find out what it is. It's the weirdest story. One of the weirdest in the entirety of the Fazbear Frights novels. I'm just gonna flat out say that. Just, if you guys want to know, you have to read it. The wiki. I mean, the wiki. That's how I first discovered how weird it was. Anyways, I've been streaming for like 2.5 hours. And I think it's about time I end things off. So, basically, today was just a regular, well, you know, relaxing stream where I just talked about a bunch of stuff. Apparently I talked more about Fazbear Frights than anything else. But that's okay, because that's the point of the stream. Kinda wanted to play Windtrace, kinda wanted to finish getting the rewards, because I didn't finish it initially. And also I've been busy, so I didn't really play too much on my own, so, yeah. And that's mostly what this entire stream was. Like, I just, like, played this game and talked about a bunch of FNAF-related things. Mainly the books. Because I'm very late into checking them out, because so many people actually already checked them out. But I didn't, so, like, I'm very much, like, late to the party with, like, reading, or, like, reading summaries of these stories. Oh yeah, another messed up story Oh, yeah, I would explain. I don't want to explain again. If I'm gonna talk about more about it, I'll just say it in a future stream or something. And what else? Oh yeah. So the plan here is that next time I'll be doing Yunjin's hangout event. Should be like roughly a week from now because the current banners are going to end next week, and we're going to be getting Zhongli and Ganyu's rerun banners. And
Which should I choose?
I will be pulling on Zhongli's banner. He is not going to evade me for the third time, as I keep saying, because I started playing this game in December. December 10th, I think. Let me check the archive. When did I get Amber? Yeah, 12/10/2020. I started playing when the first banner was still ongoing. And, of course, I didn't get him. In fact, I didn't get a single 5-star on his banner.
Something bad happen again?
And then his rerun happened in 1.5. I failed to get him again. And now, this time, hopefully I get him this time. I want to get him. Will not evade me for a third time. Yeah, and also, I also want to collect all the Genshin guys, and Zhongli and Tartaglia are the only two I'm missing, among the male Genshin characters. So yeah, gonna be pulling for him. After I do Yunjin's hangout event, that should be next week. I don't know when. Either
The vision hunt.
at some point. And
Something bad happen again?
And also, if I'm right, the new event will start as well, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be streaming it. I will be pre-recording it, so if you all want to all want to watch and listen to my reactions, that will all be on YouTube, so, like, uploaded on YouTube. So be sure to keep an eye out for that. And I think that's mostly it. I think. Could be missing some details, but that is mostly it. I'm also a little exhausted, so I should probably wrap it up quickly. Okay, let's go up here.
Have you heard about the Vision Hunt decree?
Okay, and right here. So anyway, thank you all for watching.
Did something bad happen?
And I'll see you all next time.
Vision